Welcome back, everyone, to Call of Cthulhu. Spinningmantis Squirt Reynolds. Okay.
That's the Call of Cthulhu. It goes, Cthulhu!
Cthulhu, Cthulhu. All right, we're going to examine these files of the Hawkins case and then examine the
A
painting.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
All right.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater.
The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why?
A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, businessmen from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon.
Okay. Seems to be it. And if we go to our diary, it's just going to be adding these. How do we go up and down? Left to navigate the objects, but it doesn't really seem to. Maybe clues. So we've got some background mental trauma, it seems. Wait a minute. Okay, so we're here. And then...
This is you.
Oh, we can switch between... This is our sanity, and these are our skills. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then, so Darkwater, inhabitants, places, and the occult. Okay, clues. So we've already gone through that. Inventory. Why are sleeping pills knowledge? That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay. And I think the only other thing we can do is look at the painting now, but I don't think we checked out the entire room before, but maybe we can't anymore because this dude walked in. It seems like got some sort of crazy person's investigation map. Alright.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay, so we asked that.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay. So, maybe... So we've got 3 options left. I wouldn't take the painting lightly. Something's not right about this story. Or find out about Warehouse 36.
I guess you shouldn't take this painting lightly? I don't know.
I'm wondering if we do one of these things, they're...
Like, what does that mean, that they're different?
Unlocked answer, investigation professional, and then...
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Right. And
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
of Cthulhu.
And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Alrighty. And how come that is still not grayed out? Or
The
grayed
sender's
out?
label mentions...
That's right.
And you think your...
That is what you go to Darkwater.
Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Alright. So, even though that one isn't grayed out, I think we just continue here.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let something
Quiet
go.
down.
An
That's
artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right,
As long as I like the
I'll
answer.
take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything we can do with the map. Doesn't look like there's anything over here in the room.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving... But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. First of all, it's a terribly constructed sentence. Second of all, what? Third of all, that's racist. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned cave. Huh? Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants... excuse me. The sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
That was,
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
the bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot you can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay? Doesn't look like there's anything else we could do with that. But apparently we're taking it with us.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed.
The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment.
Ooh, very good. Internists.
Okay.
And then some books that you don't get to look at.
Hey. Hey.
Ooh, this drawer works real good. Needs... Those ones need some WD-40.
I used to be an avid reader.
But fuck that.
The Wentworth
No.
Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Alrighty. Is that everything in the room? Nope.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
That's soldiering. Doesn't look like we can go through there. That may be everything in the room. You seeing anything else that we didn't look at? Okay. Let's turn slowly and head out.
Thank you.
Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation.
Ta-da.
Yes. Wonder if we're gonna get some strong accents in this. If it's in the Boston area, why aren't people talking like this?
I don't know. Gosh,
Wow.
sorry.
That was a loud one.
That was the call of Cthulhu.
That was the call of Jan Sagoth. Yes.
Well, dang, it takes a long time to get through.
I'm noticing lots of little glitches, like little blinkies and stuff like that. Like as we kind of looked around the room, little flashes and stuff like that. It's probably not optimized for the Xbox super well. I wonder where the next little save point is going to be. Yeah, takes a long time to load.
Seems.
It's probably rendering a huge outdoor area, so it's like,
Well, it's a whole outdoor island. Darkwater.
well, we're just leaving his apartment yet. I think we have to go to the docks, and then we get a ship to Darkwater or something. It said we had to go to the port. Or, well, I guess Darkwater port, so maybe we're just going to show up there. Maybe. Yeah. Does say Darkwater port.
It does say Darkwater Port.
Not Parkwater Dort. Or Wark Daughter Part.
Thank God. started.
I'm sorry that the volume's a bit kind of all over the place here. Hopefully next time we play, the volumes will be better EQ'd. So when we were playing at the beginning, like, the characters talking was like super loud and we were super quiet. But now I've kind of got it a little more equalized. I cranked us up and turned the game down.
I wonder where Cyanide Studios is.
Maybe English isn't their first language,
Yeah.
judging by how some of those things are written. This is the part of the game where we smoke.
We're almost there.
Ulu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right, that's gonna be a good spot for us to end. Please join us next week as we'll continue calling Cthulhu. All right, bye.